You've heard about Ponzi schemes and people losing so much money to that, right? Do you know that people lose over 20 times more that money from online shopping scams? Okay, according to Action Fraud UK, from April 2020 to April 2021, over 2.3 billion pounds was lost to online shopping scam. That's like 33% increase on the amount that was lost the previous year. Thanks to COVID 19, a lot of things are going online right now, selling, buying, and even doing business. And if you don't start going online, you'll be left behind. So, welcome to Finance Friday. The golden mic is out here. Our shirt sponsors, Mark Charlesman, are still giving us some great looking clothes. You just start feeling confident. So, if you're ready, let's go talk about 4 things you must know before you start buying and selling things online. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Okay, welcome back to Finance Friday, and today is going to be very interesting because I'll be talking about 4 things that you need to know before you start buying things online. I beg you, gather your friend, relative, family, let them listen along. The 4 things, number 1 is platform. Now, platform is very important because platform, provides customer protection. So it is the platform that will determine customer protection. The second one is payment method and processes behind such payment method. The third one will be delivery and shipping option, because some people just think it's just enough to just order things online, get a good deal online, and you just buy. But these critical things are the things that make buying online experience what it is. And then the final one is dispute management. So let's just go in straight into the platform, and let me share with you the key things you need to know for every online buying platform. So talking about platform, I'm going to classify them according to the most risky one and down to the less risky one. So there are various platforms that you can buy something from online. So I'm going to start from the most risky one, which I call the social media handles DM. Now, be careful when you are buying something online and it is from a social handle DM, because there is practically no customer protection in this type of platform. You are selling or buying with trust. So it can work for businesses that are starting up, people who are new, people you know, and then you can buy through them from DM. But if you're going to keep selling and growing, there are other proofs of trust, what I call proof of trust, that you set up in business, like for a business that is a registered business name, a business that have a registered a known address, an office that have activities that is going on there, so that's part of a thing. So if you're going to sell from DM, you have to add more proof to your, else you either be selling only to people you know. And the danger about that is that there is no customer protection, there is no dispute management. If the platform, the social media won't even help you out, because this platform wasn't designed basically for buying and selling, so they cannot be the referee for you when something go wrong. So if you're buying that, you're taking a risk. Of course, there are a lot of good people out there who are selling from that platform. So the next one is the individual who have a website or established offices that can be traced and proved that it's right. So those one people who sell from their own website, it requires still a lot of trust, because you probably have to deal with them directly, and there is no third party, it's just what they have built, the integrity, the proof they have built that is going to deal with. So make sure that if you're buying from a DM or you're buying from a direct website, that you have a reference, like there's an office you can refer to, there is a shop or something, where they carry out activity. You have to look out for that when you buy online directly. The last one for the platforms, which is more popular, is aggregators, or which I call online shopping aggregators or selling platforms. You heard about Amazon, eBay, Jumia, Konga, AliExpress. So these are people who come in and create the aggregator platform, where they bring together buyers and sellers to do business, and they get some commission when such businesses is done. So that is the more secure one. And even at that, you can still lose money or be scammed from some of those platforms that have aggregators. So you have to understand the next thing we're going to talk about. So the next one is payment method and processes. So most time you have to understand that for payments, if you're paying through a monitoring body or a payment platform you're paying with PayPal or some other payment platform, they have the capacity to, referee if there is misunderstanding between the two parties that are involved. If you're doing direct bank transfer, it is direct and it just goes. So make sure that before you pay in any platform, you understand the system very well, because sometimes once you pay, your money is gone out. It's gone out. So if the payment platform is direct transfer to someone's bank account, it will be on the person you transfer the money to send back to you. So if the person doesn't say, if it's from card, you still have to go through a lot of processes, banks, write application to be able to get it back. So if you use a payment platform like PayPal or Alipay, you can talk to PayPal or Alipay like, this person is fraudulent. They can even try to look into it. So that is one of the things about payment. Also, you have to also understand that payments can fail. So if you're paying or you did transfer and fail and all this, so how do you deal with that? It's probably not the direct cost from the seller, but it does happen and you have to understand the processes of dealing with it. Number 3 is very, very, very interesting. See, people buy things online and they always think that that's it. And the most important thing about buying something online is shipping and delivery, because whether you've paid or not paid, it has to be delivered to you for the transaction to be complete. So it's very, very, very critical and important that you know about this delivery. So which medium are they using to deliver to you? How long does it take? Is there insurance? Because there are some delivery method that requires insurance. There is insurance when you use some shipping method. If there is failed delivery, they return to the sender. These are the things you have to understand. It's not just enough to buy online. You have to ask which platform and medium are they using, and what is their insurance, or if there is a failed delivery, what happens. So these are key things you have to understand before you start buying things online. So number 4 is where the place I say, hey, forget about all your positivities and yes, nothing's gonna go wrong. When it comes to online selling and buying online, things will go wrong from time to time. So you have to keep that in mind, and then you ask yourself, what is the dispute management? How is this person or platform going to manage disputes? I've had disputes in Amazon, I've had disputes in eBay, I've had disputes in AliExpress. I think I've lost 2 disputes in AliExpress over the past 12 years. One was out of my own carelessness, because I'm always careful about this thing. The other one was because this guy is a pure scam seller, and before I know what he's doing, he went and I'll do more video on that, so make sure you subscribe if you want to know more, because I'll talk more of the detailed experiences I've had with these people buying and selling things online. The dispute management involves, how do I, return a product that I don't like, or is off what I ordered, or is inferior, or is below. So these are the things that the platform. So if you are not buying from a platform, aggregator platform like AliExpress, Amazon, eBay, maybe Jumia, there is nobody that's going to referee between you and the seller. So the seller have all the upper hand. So that's why I always advise people, if you are new to buying online, make sure you start with a platform that has an aggregator or a referee between buyers and sellers. But these are the 4 things you need to know before you start thinking of, hey, I want to go online and start buying things and all that. So I'm going to give you the bonus right now as I talk about our sponsor for today, Mark Charles Man. Okay, so here is the bonus. If you're new to buying things online, stay away from social media DM, except you know the person or you have a proof of integrity or customer reviews from other people who have bought from the person. If that is not there, don't do social media DM for buying yet. Now, use platforms, and before you can choose any aggregator platform that has a referee or mediator between the buyer and the seller, make sure that you understand the platform. Jumia is different from Konga, AliExpress is different from Amazon, Amazon is different from eBay. You have to understand how this thing, terms and condition, payment processes, return, whether there is return. There are things you will buy from Amazon that doesn't have option for return, so you just as it is. So if you don't understand this and you bought something and the product you bought is as it is, and then you start opening dispute, you're going to lose because you didn't read very well, maybe because you don't know the platform very well. So also that you have to understand the shipping, the payments and all that, so that each platform you want to use, study the platform very well before you dabble into buying this online. To be forewarned is to be forearmed, so make sure that you put these things into consideration before you start buying things online. And if you want, you can also ask us, because sometimes we buy from different platforms. Like if you want to buy phone gadgets, you can always ask us. I can tell you, this is where I bought from, this is who I bought from. You can ask in the comment section. We are always here to answer as much as we can to really make sure that you get the best in whatever you're getting online. So finally, let's talk about McCharlesman, our sponsor, shirt sponsor for this Finance Friday show. They are a registered business. They have their showroom right here in Wambi Elekai. I'll put the details in the description. And there you see the clothes, the fabric. You see the section of plenty of tailors and designers working day in, day out. So these are proofs that you need when you deal with people, and they are using the very best of shipping all over the world. They're using DHL. They have good arrangement for sale. So make sure that you check them out, and if you want to look good and great like this. So until I see you in the next video, peace.